Hello and welcome back to the new video of the Java tutorial series. So today we'll be covering access modifiers in Java. So there are two types of access modifiers in Java: access modifiers and non-access modifiers. And the access modifiers in Java specifies the access uh, scope of the field, method, or constructor of the class, and we can change the access level of the fields, constructor, methods, and class by applying the access modifiers on it. Okay, so there are mainly four types of access modifiers. One is private, default, protected, and public. So private defines the access level of the private modifiers is only within the class, and it cannot be accessed outside of the class. And the default one is has the access level of the default modifiers only within the package, and it cannot access from outside of the package. If you do not specify any access level, it will be the default. Okay. Protected For protected, the access level of the protected modifiers is within the package and outside the package through the child class. If you do not make the child class, it cannot be accessed outside the package. And the public access level modifier is everywhere. It can be accessed from the within the class, outside the class, within the package, or the outside of the package. So understanding of the Java access modifiers, let us understand by this simple table. So if the access modifier is private, it can be accessed within the class, but it cannot be accessed within the package. But it can, and it also cannot be accessed outside the package by the subclass only, and it cannot be accessed outside the package also. So this is the yes no chart. uh, this is the easiest one to understand how the access modifiers are working inside the Java. Okay, so the first one is private. For private, I have taken one example over here. You can see, let me just okay, yes, one class is there, class A, and which has the private variable name as data, and value to it is 40. And one method is there, private void message, which is printing hello Java on the console. And one public class simple, we have written the main method and we have created object of that class A, and we are trying to print obj.data, and we are trying to execute that method, which is msg, inside this simple class which is public, and by using the object of that class, that is obj. Okay. Whenever you write this kind of statements to access the data which is private and which is inside the another class, you will get the compile time error in both the lines, because you are trying to access those data members which are privately declared inside the another class. Okay, you cannot access these members. Okay, so the role of the private constructor: if you make any class constructor private, you cannot create the instance of the class outside of the class. Okay, for example, here you can see one class A is created, and we have created one constructor which is private. Okay, and one method is there, msg, which is printing hello Java. And inside our public class, inside our main method, we are trying to create the object of that class a obj is equal to new a, and here itself we will get the compile time error, because the constructor which is declared for the class a is private, and we cannot access that constructor which is private, and that's why we cannot create the object of that class. Okay, so the role of the private constructor is, if you make the class constructor private, you cannot create or instance of that class outside of that class. Okay. Next up, we have default access specifier. Okay, so let me zoom in. Okay, yes, here example, you can see one package is there, package pack, and one class is there which holds one method msg, and which is printing hello on the console. Okay, and inside b.java, we are in the different package. That package name is mypack, and we are trying to import all the classes which are defined in the pack package. And to do so, we are writing one statement, import pack dot star. Star represents all, to import all the classes which are defined inside that package. In that package, we have written one class, that is class A. And inside our class B, we are inside our main method, we are trying to create the object of that class A, and that is obj, and we are trying to access that msg method which is inside that packaged class name A. Here itself we will get compile time error, because the the definition of the default we have seen over here. The access level of the default modifiers is only within the package. It cannot be accessed outside of the package. Okay, and we are trying to access these method over here. Here you can see we are trying to access this msg method, which is written inside the pack package, and we are trying to access it inside the my pack package. This is not possible in Java, and here itself you will get a compile time error. Okay. Now for the protected one, this is the example. Same package name pack and same class name, but the method which we have declared over here is declared as a protected method, and we are trying to print hello on the console. Okay, and inside another package my pack, we are trying to import all the classes which is written inside the pack package, and class B extends class A because we are trying to inherit all the properties which are written inside the class A, and inside our main method we will write the object of the class B object new B, and we'll call obj.msg, and the output should be hello, which is getting printed. And for the definition of the protected, we have seen the access level of the protected modifiers is within the package and outside the package throughout the child class. If you create the child class, you can access it outside the package. Now for the public one, we will write one package pack and class A, which is holding one method msg and which is printing hello. And in another package, we will try to import that class which is written inside the package by writing import pack dot star, and inside the class B, inside the main method, we will create one object of that class A, and we'll print simply call that method obj.msg, and we will print hello on the console. Why? Because for the public definition of the public access modifier says that it can be accessed from within the class, outside the class, within the package, outside the package. Everywhere you can access that data members if you declare it as a public. Okay, so this is pretty much about the access modifiers in Java. We will see you in the next one video. Thank you.